For a while, it seemed war might be a certainty, but the U.S. and Iran now appear willing to de-escalate after several days of rising tensions. Talking to the nation from the White House, President Trump said Iran will never have a nuclear weapon on his watch and vowed even tougher sanctions, economic-wise, on the Iranian regime. Our Hong Yu has more on President Trump's first remarks after Iran's revenge strike on Iraqi airbases housing U.S. troops.
President Trump is stepping back from an escalating crisis with Iran over his administration's drone killing of top Iranian General Qassem Soleimani. Making his first remarks on Wednesday after the Iranian strikes on Iraqi airbases the night before, Trump indicated there will be no military response, as no Americans were hurt in the Iranian missile attack. Instead, he announced new sanctions on Tehran.
As we continue to evaluate options in response to Iranian aggression, the United States will immediately impose additional punishing economic sanctions on the Iranian regime. These powerful sanctions will remain until Iran changes its behavior.
He said Iran appears to be standing down and called on other nations to recognize that Tehran must end its nuclear ambitions.
Iran must abandon its nuclear ambitions and end its support for terrorism. The time has come for the United Kingdom, Germany, France, Russia, and China to recognize this reality. They must now break away from the remnants of the Iran deal, or JCPOA. And we must all work together toward making a deal with Iran that makes the world a safer and more peaceful place.
President Trump also called on NATO to become much more involved in the Middle East process. Facing re-election in November, President Trump seized the opportunity to stress that he is the president who will stop the U.S. engaging in endless war and vowed that Iran will never be allowed to develop a nuclear weapon on his watch. Hong Yu, Arirang News.